that moment where you think that you're recording a video and you finish, and then you play it back and it actually didn't record. That is so annoying. Okay, so just making sure that this video is definitely recording. It's recording. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you have been following my videos for the last couple of weeks, you will know that I set myself a goal to lose about 5 kilograms within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Now, the reason I decided to do this is because I have a wedding coming up in 4 weeks time, and I ordered a dress online that I'm supposed to be wearing, and it came and it didn't fit me. Now, this is no surprise to me at all, because I actually ordered the dress in a couple of sizes smaller so that I could actually lose some weight leading up until the wedding. And I gave myself quite a lot of time to do that. And I have lost some weight, quite a bit of weight actually, but just not enough to fit into the dress. And so the first time I actually tried it on, the zip couldn't go up at all and I was freaking out. But I actually tried the dress on a couple of days ago, and to my surprise the zip actually went up about halfway, so it still doesn't fit me quite right, but at least the zip goes up a little bit. And so yeah, that's why I actually decided to give myself this challenge and just put myself out there to hopefully keep myself accountable. So I wanted to do this in a way that was pretty healthy and that wouldn't require me to like starve myself and do it in a way that would mess up my metabolism. So I wanted to do this in a fairly healthy way, and so I started to do a little bit of research online, and I came across intermittent fasting. Yes, fasting. Now, this word might scare a few of you guys, and it actually did scare me as well when I first came across it. But having looked into it a little bit further, intermittent fasting is actually a pretty good and healthy way to lose weight and drop body fat. It actually has quite a lot of benefits as well on the body. And so yeah, I got a little bit curious because I obviously had a short time frame to drop quite a few pounds, and so I actually wanted to just look for something out there that actually works and that would give my body that needed push that it needs right now. And so yeah, so what is intermittent fasting? So intermittent fasting is not a diet, but it's simply a pattern of eating and not eating. So for example, normally you would spread your meals out and eat them throughout the whole day. But with intermittent fasting, you have periods of time where you eat and a period of time where you don't eat. So this period of time where you eat is called, it's called a window. So usually it's about an 8-hour window, and within this 8-hour window, you can eat your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. And if you have snacks, you can have your snacks within that 8-hour window. And once that 8-hour window is up, you cannot eat for the rest of the 16 hours. So that is where your fast begins. So for example, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you wouldn't have your breakfast. So you would skip your breakfast. Now, I know the information out there says you cannot skip your breakfast. It's not good for you to skip breakfast. It's not healthy. But in actual fact, I think research has been done around this, and you can actually skip your breakfast and you can still be okay. So you'd wake up in the morning and you would skip your breakfast, and so you would push your first meal of the day later on, maybe say approaching the afternoon or towards mid-morning, around there, because remember, you only have 8 hours to eat your food in. So say if you woke up at 9 o'clock, you skip your breakfast and wait till about 12 o'clock. So if you had your first meal at 12, then you would eat throughout that whole 8-hour window, but then your last meal would probably be around 8 p.m. at night. And after 8 p.m. at night, you would not eat anything at all. You are allowed to drink water throughout the fast, and you are allowed to drink plain black coffee and plain black tea but that is about it. You can't eat anything with calories once your fast begins. And so once you end your fast at 8 p.m. at night, you would then fast again. So that's a 16-hour period until 12 o'clock the next day in the morning or afternoon, and then that's when you would have your first meal again. Now, the science behind doing this is that it takes our bodies at least 6 to 8 hours to actually digest and burn the food that we have consumed throughout the whole day. And so we don't give our bodies enough time to actually start to dig into the fat reserves to actually burn that fat for energy, because once our bodies is burning this energy, which is usually throughout the night when we're sleeping, we wake up and then we start to eat breakfast. So whenever we put food into our bodies, insulin is released, and insulin actually stops your body from burning fat. And so when you are practicing intermittent fasting and you're not eating throughout the whole day and you're not snacking, you reduce insulin, you suppress insulin, and you increase something that is known as growth hormone. And growth hormone has been known to really support fat loss. And so you are burning fat at the times that you're fasting, because you have given your body enough time to digest the food, and now the food has been digested and it has been burnt off. So your body starts to look for other places that it can use energy, and the only place that it can go from there is your fat reserves, and therefore you start to burn fat. So that is the science behind intermittent fasting, and that's another reason that kind of made me more attracted to it and thought, okay, let me try it out. So I actually started this yesterday, so this is my second day, and yesterday was quite hard, I'll be honest. If you're used to eating breakfast and if you're used to eating meals throughout the day, like for myself, I would eat like 5 to 6 small meals a day. It's going to take my body a little bit of time just to get used to not eating. So yesterday was quite a little bit challenging, but I managed to get through it. I didn't die. I'm still alive. And I'm shooting a video right now, and I haven't even eaten breakfast. I haven't eaten at all. So it has been, I think I've been fasting for about 13 hours, and when I woke up I did feel a little bit hungry, but I just had like a cup of black tea and I drank some water, and that's all I had. So I've got 3 hours to go until I can break my fast, and yeah, that's how you do intermittent fasting. I did weigh myself this morning, and I actually have lost a couple of pounds. It might be water weight, but I've dropped something within a day. I'm going to post my progress at the next video, and I did post my starting weight in the previous video, so if you didn't watch that one, just go back and head over and watch my last video. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I will share my my thoughts, my progress, and how I feel whilst I am practicing intermittent fasting. Alright then, see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all the good stuff later.